Good morning students. Today we are going to see addition and subtraction. Till now we have seen up to adding the addition separately and subtraction separately. Today we are going to learn the two things in the same problem by adding and also we are subtracting the numbers. So we shall see the examples, then we will come to the exercise problems. Then you will come to know how to add and subtract in the same problem itself. So the first example given here is that Varuna is making pani puris to serve as refreshments after the function. She made 1500 pani puris, of which 234 broke. She prepared 247 more pani puris. So here Varuna is making a pani puri. She serves the pani puri for the refreshment. After that function, she made 1500 pani puris, and from that 234 has been broken. So for that it has broken 234, that's why she prepared 247 more pani puris. So here what they have asked is how we have to do the problem is we have to add the problem first, then we have to subtract. So here there is some rule. So before solving this problem we shall see to the rule what we have to do if we have both addition and subtraction in the same problem. Okay, so now we shall see to the rule that is given. Add the numbers with the plus sign to the first number. So first what it is given here, we have to give the addition sign, that we have to add the numbers what they have given. The sign should be plus. What in the sum, if the plus sign and the minus sign is given means first we have to take the plus sign number. First we have to add those two numbers. Then from the total subtract the number with the sign. So after adding that numbers, the plus sign numbers, then we have to take the total number. While we are adding that number, two numbers, we will get this answer. From that total answer, we have to subtract the remaining number, that the minus sign will be there in that number. So with that number we are going to do. First we have to add the numbers which are in the plus sign. From that total we are going to subtract that number. Then only we will get the answer. So likewise in this problem, that Varuna has made a pani puri for the refreshment after the function. So we are going to calculate the number of pani puris that she made in the function for the refreshment. So here the number first she made in the function for the pani puri, for that function she made a pani puri, that is 1500 I have given here. That is to add that number. So first number I have written here. Then she made some of them has broken. So she had made some more number of pani puris. That number should be added to here. Then only we will get the total number of pani puris. So total number of pani puris only we have to add. To find that we have to add that number. So 0 plus 7 is 7. So 0 plus 4 is 4. 5 plus 2 is 7. So how will you add the numbers? 5 in the mind, 2 in the fingers. So here we know how to add the numbers mentally. So you can add mentally itself. So 5 plus 2 is 7. So 1 in the thousands place, and there is no number in the thousands place. So you can write 1 in the thousands place. So now you got the answer is 1747. So totally she made 1747. This was an unbroken one. So she made 1500 totally. In that some of them has been broken. Okay, so we are going to subtract that number. So here 247 is some more she had made a pani puri. So totally she made 1747. From this we are going to subtract the number that which was broken. What is the number of the broken one? 234. 234 pani puris has been broken. So write that number. First we have to write the found answer, that is 7 in ones, 4 in tens, and 7 in hundreds and 1 in thousands place. So now we are going to subtract that broken pani puri to the total number of pani puri she has made. This is what that she totally made. Totally she has prepared 1747. From that how much has been broken. So that is we are going to subtract that number. So 234. So now we are going to subtract these two numbers. Then we will get which and all was not broken one. So here 7 minus 4 is 3. Then 4 minus 3 is 1. 7 minus 2 is 5. And here in the thousands place it is 1, that is we can write as it is 1513. So these much pani puris are not broken. So she has prepared, unbroken one was 1513. This is how we have to do the addition and subtraction in the same problem. Is we have to do like this. We have to find the sum like this way. And now we shall write the exercise problem, that is 4.4. Solve the problems. Here see to the problem, there is addition sign also, there is a subtraction sign also, minus and plus sign are here. So first what we have to do, what is the rule? We have to add the number which are in the plus sign at first. Add the numbers with the plus sign to the first number. To the first number, to this first number you have to add the plus sign number. So first we can do that. First give the place values. It is a 3-digit number. So we are writing up to hundreds place. Ones, tens and hundreds. Now write the number. First number we have to write 641 and then the plus sign number we have to take. So 941. So now we are going to add these two numbers. First we have to write the number what is given in the first and then you have to take the plus sign number. First we have to add those two numbers. So add that number, then we will get the total number. 6 plus 1 is 7, 4 plus 4 is 8, 1 plus 9 is 10. So here it is a 2-digit number. 2-digit number means what I have asked you to write, where I have asked you to write outside. So we have to write outside 10. So now we have to write the places. This is a hundreds place. It starts from hundreds and this is thousands. And you can take 0 to the hundreds place and the thousands place number should be carry over. So write the thousands place and write that 1 below. Or else you can write 10 directly here because it is a lost number. So you can write that 10 directly. 10 you can write directly. So we have got the answer as 1087. So with this number we are going to subtract this number. So the next one is that from the total subtract the number with the minus sign. From the total we are going to subtract the minus sign number. So write the number. First before writing the number give the places. We are going to write up to thousands place because we have got 4-digit number. So we are writing up to thousands. So write 7 in ones, 8 in tens, 0 in hundreds and 1 in thousands. Now subtract this number. 233. 3 in ones, 3 in tens and 2 in hundreds. Now give the minus sign here. So now you are going to subtract the number. 7 minus 3 is 4. And next to ones place you have to subtract to the tens place number. 8 minus 3 is 5. So write 5. 0 minus 2. You can't subtract 0 minus 2 because it is the smallest number 0. So you have to borrow the number. So to borrow the number you have to take to the thousands place number. So cut that number, cancel the number, write the number before of 1 is 0. So the next what we have to do, we have to add 1 here. We have to write 1 before the number. So cancel this number, write as 10. So you will get 10 hundreds after borrowing 1000 from to the hundreds place. So you will get 10 hundreds. So 10 minus 2. 10 in the mind, 2 in the fingers. You will say before number of 10. Then you will get as 8. So write 8. 10 minus 2 is 8. So the answer is 854. So while we are adding and subtracting this number, we have got the answer as 854. And the next is sum of same. This is for 3-digit number I have done. This is here there is given 4-digit number. So I will do this sum and the remaining 2 sums you are going to do as your homework sum. So now write the place values up to thousands place because it is a 4-digit number. Ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. So now write the numbers in the places. So 7 in thousands, 5 in tens, 4 in hundreds and 3 in thousands. So first number we can write. So to the first number we have to add the number that is which is given in the addition sign. So write the next number. 2 in ones, 4 in tens and 2 in hundreds, 2 in thousands. So we are going to add these two numbers. So the rule is to the first number we have to add the plus sign number. See here, add the number with the plus sign to the first number. To the first number we are going to add which is given in the plus sign. So now add these two numbers. 7 plus 2 is 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. 5 in the mind, 4 in the fingers. So after 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. You have to do it mentally itself. Then 4 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus 2 is 5. So after adding to the ones place, you have to add to the tens place number. Then to the tens place, hundreds place you have to add. Next to hundreds, thousands place you have to add. So we have got the answer is 5699. So to this total we have to subtract the number which was given as sign. So here see, from the total subtract the number with the minus sign. So this is a total number. So write the places and then write the number 9 in ones, 9 in tens, 6 in hundreds and 5 in thousands. So now we are going to subtract the number. Which number? The minus signed number. So the minus sign which number has 1255. 5 in ones, 5 in tens, 2 in hundreds and 1 in thousands. So now we are going to subtract this number. 9 minus 5. So 9 in the mind, 5 in the fingers. Say before number of 9 is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So write that number 4. So you can do by mentally itself. So 9 minus 5 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. So if you have difficulty, first do by calculating in the fingers. By folding the fingers you do. And by repeating that you can do by mentally itself. So 9 by 5 is 4, 9 minus 5 is 4, 6 in the mind, 2 in the finger. So 6 minus 2 is 4. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So the answer is 4444. So while you are writing answer, you have to give the commas in between hundreds and thousands. So this is the standard form, that while we are giving the commas in between hundreds and thousands. So take these two sums as your homework sum. The next one is the second sum. It's a problem, word problem. That is, Mr. Sharma owns an automobile showroom. So Mr. Sharma owns it. That means he bought an automobile showroom. He sells 125 motorcycles, 231 scooters and 117 scooties in a particular month. In a particular month he is selling some vehicles, that is motorcycles, scooters and scooties. So here the question is, how many more motorcycles and scooters does he sell as compared to scooties? So I have mentioned the number of motorcycles, scooters and scooties, and now the question is, how many more? So how many more means more than that. So to what and all they have compared is motorcycle and scooters, and the word and is given here. So the meaning of and is addition. So you have to add motorcycle number and a scooter number. So here these two are compared to the number of scooties. So after adding motorcycle and scooters, we have to compare to, with that total we have to compare to the scooties. They have asked for how many more number of motorcycles and scooters has been sold than comparing to the scooties. So to compare scooties, we have to subtract the scooties number to the total what we have found by adding that two numbers, that motorcycle and the scooters. So first we have to add the numbers of motorcycle and the scooters, and after that we will get a total number. With that number we are going to subtract the scooties number. So to subtract the number, first we have to compare. They have asked us to compare the number. They have asked more number. Which one has a more number? How many more they have sold? That comparing to scooties, they have asked how many more they have sold comparing to the scooties. So we are going to find that. So first we have to add these two numbers. Then only we can compare the scooties number. So first we have to write the place values. So write ones, tens, hundreds. It is a 3-digit number, so we are writing up to hundreds place. Now write these two numbers. Fill the values in the places. 5 in ones, 2 in tens and 1 in hundreds. And the next number 1 in ones, 3 in tens and 2 in hundreds. So what you are going to do? We are going to add the number. 5 plus 1 is 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. So in the order wise, first ones place you have to add. Next to ones you have to add to tens place. Then in the hundreds place, 1 plus 2 is 3. So you have got the answer as 356. So the number of motorcycles and number of scooters that we have added. So total number is 356 for these two. Motorcycles and scooters number is 356. So now how will you find how many more that has been sold, that a motorcycle and scooters? So here we have to subtract the number of scooties. So how will you subtract? First we have to write this number in the places ones, tens and hundreds. Now write this number. 6 in ones, 5 in tens and 3 in hundreds. Now you subtract the scooties number. 7 in ones, 1 in tens and 1 in hundreds. Now we can subtract the numbers. 6 minus 7. So 6, comparing to 6 and 7, 6 is smaller number. So you have to borrow the number. So you have to cancel 5. You have to take 5 tens to the 1, that is 1 tens to the 6, the ones. 1 tens to the ones place. So you have borrowed 4. That you have borrowed 1 from this. Write the before number of 5 is 4 and write 1 before the number of here in the ones place, that is 6. You write as 16. So you will get from the tens place 1 tens, while you are that is you are borrowing the number, you will get a 10 ones. So then only you will get a 16 ones. So 16 minus 7. So now we are going to take 16 in the mind and 7 in the fingers. You are going to say before number of 16. So you will get as 9. So before number of 16 you will say as 15. You are going to take 7 in the fingers and you will say before number of 16 as 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So you got the answer is 9. So you can do by mentally itself 16 minus 7. So which is 9. Then 4 minus 1. 4 in the mind, 1 in the fingers. You will say before number of 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So next to the tens place you will add to the then you will subtract to the hundreds place number, that is 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 in the mind, 1 in the finger, say before number of 3 is 2. So you will write, you will get the answer as 239. So this is the answer, that is the now how many more they have sold than the scooties. 239 number of motorcycles and scooters, that is we have found the total number of motorcycle and the scooters. These two total only the 356. So with this we are subtracting 117, what is that scooties number. So while we are subtracting we will get how many more they have sold than the scooties. So the answer is 239. Now we shall see to the third problem. You are going to do this as your homework sum. Just I will explain how to do. So see to the third problem. In a balloon decoration competition, 2,768 balloons are blown up, out of which 415 balloons burst. 1,221 more balloons are blown up. How many balloons are there in all now? So here there is a balloon decoration competition. So here how much they have blown this I have mentioned here, that is 2,768 number of balloons blown, and I have mentioned number of balloons burst is 415, and then the how many more balloons has been blown, that is more balloons they have blown is 1,221. So here the question is how many balloons are there in all now. So total balloons that how much are there we are going to find. So here that is balloon burst one. So we are going to subtract that number. So first we have to add the numbers, that is how much balloons that have been blown and how many more have been blown. Then only we can find the total number, how much they have blown up. And then we have to subtract that number, then we will get how many balloons are there in all now. So evlo balloon avlo irukum. So how much will be there rest after that balloon has been burst down. So first you have to write the places, ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. Then you have to fill the numbers. After filling these two numbers you will get the then you have to add the number, then you will get the total number, how much totally has been blown. Then you will get the total, right. With that total only you have to subtract the burst one. So after subtracting that, with that total you are going to subtract 415, then you will get the remaining answer. That answer is the balloon, that how much that it has been blown up. So you will subtract the burst one. So you will get the answer. So first you have to add these two numbers. After getting that total you have to subtract this number, you will get the answer. That how many balloons are there in all now. So now the fourth one. Arjun has 3,121 green marbles, 245 black marbles, 4,123 blue marbles in a box. How many marbles are there in the box? If 575 marbles are taken out of the box, how many marbles will remain in the box? Here Arjun has number of marbles, that is green color, black color and blue color. So I have mentioned a number here, and here what they have asked is how many marbles are there in the box. So they have asked how many marbles are there. So we have to find that, what we have to do? how many marbles are there in the box. To find that, we have to total all the numbers. We have to add that numbers. Then the next question is, if 575 marbles are taken out of the box, after finding the total, we can subtract the number 575. Why we are subtracting that number? To find the number which are present in the box. How many are remaining in the box? So that is the question. How many marbles will remain in the box after taking 575 marbles? So first we have to find total number of marbles. So how will you find the total number? You have to add these three numbers. Then you will get the total number of marbles. With that number, you are going to subtract the number 575. Why we are subtracting? In that box, you will find the total. மொத்தமா எவ்வளவு இருக்குன்னு you will find by adding those three numbers. In that box, it will be that much numbers. So from that box, you are going to take out 575 marbles. Then you will, when you are taking that, there will be remaining some marbles. That number of the remaining marbles we are going to find. To find that, we have to subtract the number 575 after we are adding these total number. So first we are going to add these three numbers. So to add the numbers, we have to write up to thousands place. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. We are writing 1000 up to the place of thousands because we have got 4-digit number. There is 4-digit number. So write up to thousands place. 1 in ones, 2 in tens, 1 in hundreds and 3 in thousand. And the next number 245. 5 in ones, 4 in tens, 2 in hundreds. And the next number is 4123. 3 in ones, 2 in tens, 1 in hundred, 4 in thousands. So now you are going to add these three numbers. You know how to add the three numbers. 1 plus 5. First you have to take first number in the mind, next number in the fingers. Then you will fold the number by saying after the number of 1. After the number you have to say. So after 1 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 plus 5 is 6. Then 6 plus 3 is, after adding those two numbers, you will add that number to this number. So 1 plus 5 is 6. Then 6 plus 3 is 9. And next to 1's place, we have to add to the 10's place number. 2 plus 4 is 6. Then 6 should be in the mind, and 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. And next to 10's place, you have to add to the 100's place number. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So then next to hundreds, thousands place. 3 plus 4. Here there is no number. So you can add these two numbers. 3 plus 4. You will get as 7. So the answer is 7489. So we have found the total number of marbles. So the next question is, they have asked how many marbles will remain in the box. So remaining in the box we have to find means we have to subtract the numbers which are taken, the number of marbles which are taken out. So we have to give the place values, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. We are writing up to thousands because we have got the number 4-digit number. So we have to write that number. 9 in ones, 8 in tens, 4 in hundreds, 7 in thousands place. Now we have to subtract the number 575. 5 in ones, 7 in tens and 5 in hundreds. Now subtract these two numbers. 9 minus 5. 9 in the mind, 5 in the finger. Say before number of 8. So you will get the answer as 4. And next to that, ones place, it's a tens place number. 8 minus 7. 8 in the mind, 7 in the finger. Say before number of 8, you will get as 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. 4 minus 5. Here the number, first number is smaller than the second number. So what we have to do? We have to borrow the number from the thousands place number. So cancel 7. Write the before number of 7. So that 1000 will be carry over to the hundreds place number. So write 1 before the number of 4. Then why you are adding 1 before the 4? Because 10 hundreds are carry over to this. So 10 plus 4 is 14. So you will get as 14 here. So now 14 minus 5. So 14 minus 5, how will you subtract? 14 in the mind, 5 in the fingers. Say before number of 14 is 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So write the number 9 here. In the mind itself you can also calculate, and by fingers if you need you can calculate by that way. So write the 6 as it is. So the answer is 6914. So how will you write the answer now? So you have to write the answer. 6914 marbles are left now. So they have asked that only, how many marbles will remain in the box. So you can write the total number of marbles as 7489, that you have to place the commas in between hundreds and thousands because that is only a standard form. So you have to write the total number of marbles is 7489, and then number of marbles remain, that is left, is 6914. So answer is this one. So do the homeworks what I have given to you, and we can see the next chapter in the next class. Thank you, students.